Sis, let's talk about something that feels like the opposite of everything we've ever been taught: surrender. Because most of us were raised to believe that control equals safety, that if we can just do enough, plan enough, fix enough, hold it all together, we'll finally feel okay. But in reality, that very control pattern is actually what's keeping your nervous system stuck in survival and blocking your manifestations from landing. Surrender is not weakness, even though we've been made to believe that it may be. It's actually just regulation. It's the art of teaching your body that you do not have to be in control to be safe. This isn't about just letting go. This is about understanding what exactly is happening inside your body when you try to release, but you can't. When your nervous system has lived in hypervigilance, always bracing for the next thing to go wrong, letting go feels like danger. Stillness feels foreign. Peace feels unsafe. So when people say, just trust, your body says, trust what? Because safety and trust cannot coexist with unhealed survival wiring. Take Janae, for example. She finally sits down at the end of the day. The kids are settled. The dishes are done. Work emails are answered. The whole house is quiet. She should be able to relax. But the moment she sinks into the couch, her body does the opposite. Her mind starts racing. Did I forget something? Is there something I should be working on right now? Did I miss a bill? What crisis is about to pop up next? She's in a safe room. Nothing is happening. But her chest is tight and her shoulders are up to her ears like this because her nervous system is still bracing for impact. So when someone tells her, just trust, her body goes, trust what? Trust who? Trust when? And that's not because Janae is negative. It's because every single time life got quiet in the past, something did go wrong for Janae. A bill came in, a relationship, it just shifted. A kid needed her. A curveball hit out of nowhere. So now, stillness doesn't feel peaceful. It feels suspicious. It feels like the calm before something she'll have to fix. That's what survival wiring does. It makes safety feel unsafe. Do you resonate with Janae's story? Comment below and let me know, because you're not the only one whose body learned to survive instead of relax. Your nervous system isn't resisting trust because you're negative. It's resisting trust because it has learned over and over again that relaxing is dangerous. That's why surrender is not a mindset shift. It's a nervous system event. Your body has to feel that it's safe to relax before your mind can believe it. Let's break that down for a second. When you're in control mode, your brain is running on high beta waves, problem solving, predicting, protecting. Your sympathetic nervous system is activated. That is the part of your body responsible for fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. And when that system is in charge, the body literally blocks the energy of receiving, because survival doesn't have time for abundance. It's just trying to keep you alive. Now here's where it gets powerful. Your breath, your awareness, and your emotional safety are the gateway out. When you breathe deeply, like I teach, slow, rhythmic, safe breaths, your vagus nerve sends a signal to your brain. I'm not in danger anymore. It says that I can rest. That one signal can begin rewiring your entire identity. Because the moment your body believes it's safe and it feels safe, your energy field starts opening, and an open field can finally receive. So let's make it practical. Think about something you've been trying to manifest. Maybe more money, maybe more love, maybe opportunities, clarity. Now ask yourself honestly, have you been trying to force it into existence? Checking the how, micromanaging the outcome, clenching your jaw every time you think about it. Maybe you're calling in love, but you find yourself rereading texts, overanalyzing the last conversation, wondering if you said the right thing, and feeling that little pinch in your chest when they take too long to respond. That's not alignment. That's the survival energy wrapped in romance. Or maybe you're trying to manifest clarity in your purpose, but you're bouncing between courses and books and podcasts trying to hurry the answer, getting frustrated when the vision doesn't land fast enough and feeling like you're running out of time. That urgency closes the very channel you're trying to open. Or maybe you're trying to manifest more money, but every time a bill comes in, oh my gosh, your chest, it just tightens and you start calculating and planning and fixing. You go into figure it out mode instantly, not because you want to, but because your body doesn't trust money to show up unless you overperform. That's not alignment, sis. That's your nervous system in control mode. And control is just wearing a leadership mask. Surrender is what happens when you actually reteach your body that you do not have to be hypervigilant to be powerful. That your worth, it does not come from managing it all. That rest, it isn't lazy, it's integration, and you deserve it. You deserve to rest. And that being held by something greater than you doesn't make you weak, it makes you magnetic. When I started healing my own nervous system, I realized that so much of my discipline was actually fear of collapse. I thought if I stopped pushing, everything I built would fall apart. Actually, sometimes it did. Why? Because my nervous system was planned to be that way. I had to teach it. When I started creating from regulation instead of reactivity, everything then started expanding because I was no longer operating from contraction. That's the paradox of surrender. The less you control, the more stable you become. The more you release, the more you receive. The less you strive, the more life flows towards you because your energy is finally coherent with ease. Let's do a little somatic practice together. Okay. I invite you to close your eyes if you can. I want you to place your hand on your heart and then exhale through your nose for 4 seconds. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then exhale slowly for 8 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, inhale safety. And then exhale control. One more time, I want you to inhale trust. And exhale resistance. Now whisper softly to yourself. It's safe for me not to know. It's safe for me to let go. And that simple statement right there, that feeling in your body right now, is the foundation of every manifestation practice that actually works. Because here's what's happening when you surrender. Your subconscious will stop scanning for danger and start scanning for evidence of safety. Your reticular activating system literally will begin to filter the world differently. You start noticing alignment instead of lack, synchronicities instead of setbacks. And because the subconscious is responsible for 95% of your actions, this shift in perception rewires your entire life experience. This is where the real science of surrender lives, inside your physiology. When you release control, your heart rhythm becomes coherent. Your electromagnetic field expands. Your brain and body become in sync with each other. And that's not poetry, that is physics. Coherence is measurable. Dr. Joe Dispenza's research even shows that when your heart and brain sync, your body begins producing a field strong enough to influence matter. That means surrender isn't passive, it's magnetic. Your nervous system is the gateway between the physical and the quantum. When it's dysregulated, your signal is full of static. When it's regulated, your signal is clear. And that's when the field can finally mirror back what you've been asking for all along. Because the universe isn't withholding from you, it's waiting for your body to feel safe enough to receive it. So let's reframe what surrender really means. So surrender doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you stop carrying what was never yours to hold. It means you let the divine do what your ego has been exhausting itself trying to manage. It means you regulate, release, and allow your higher self to lead. This is what I call energetic cooperation. It's not doing more. It's aligning your body and your energy with the frequency of ease so your desires can land without resistance. Because your nervous system is the container for your manifestation. If that container is tight and brittle, the energy cannot flow through it. But if it's open, flexible, and safe, it can overflow. That's why the foundation of manifestation isn't focus, it's actually safety. You can attract what your body doesn't believe it can survive. So if you've been feeling frustrated, stuck, or exhausted, this isn't about you failing at manifestation. It's your body literally saying, I'm tired of running on fear. It's your energy begging for a softer way. And sis, softness does not slow you down. It stabilizes you. That's the real work. To create from regulation, not from reaction. To build from peace, not from panic. To expand through safety, not through survival. That is the science of surrender. So this week, I want you to practice one thing. I want you to do micro surrendering. When something doesn't go your way, instead of gripping harder, just pause and put your hand on your body and breathe and say to yourself, I release the how. I trust the unfolding. Do it when money feels tight. Do it when someone disappoints you. Do it when things don't even make sense. Because each moment you choose to regulate instead of react, you're reprogramming your subconscious for ease. And each time you choose ease, you send a signal to the universe that I trust you and I'm ready to receive. This is how you stop forcing and start flowing. This is how your body learns that safety isn't in the doing, it's in the being. And that is when miracles start to multiply. You're not behind. Remember, you are not behind and you are not broken. You're just learning how to let go of survival and embody safety. You're teaching your body to trust what your soul already knows, that everything you already want exists, and it's coming the moment you stop fighting the flow. Because once your body is safe, your energy becomes unstoppable. That's where we take the science and turn it into magic. If you enjoyed this video, I drop videos like this every week, every Wednesday. So go ahead, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next Wednesday.